Here, the water molecule is a solid. It is getting pumped with heat that causes the molecules to vibrate, resulting in little kinetic energy. The hydrogen and oxygen molecules are being pumped with heat, so there will be an increase in temperature. The plateau from solid to liquid occurs at 0 degrees Celsius, which is water's heat of fusion and/or melting point. In order for water to change from solid to liquid, energy is used to overcome the IMF forces and loosen them. Water is a liquid now, and the molecules are further apart with some distance in between. Heat continues to be added, making the temperature rise with increased amounts of kinetic energy, more than a solid and less than a gas. Water again plateaus at 100 degrees Celsius, which is the heat of vaporization and/or boiling point needed to change water from liquid to gas. The IMF bonds are completely broken here, allowing the molecules to be spread furthest apart. Finally, the water has reached the gas stage, where the molecules are very spread apart and speeding up very fast. Gas has the highest kinetic energy. Heating curve is an endothermic process, which is now complete.
Now the water molecules are still at the gas stage. Now we are cooling water. The heat and kinetic energy from the molecules is going to be removed. The temperature is starting to decrease. Lastly, the IMF bonds are slowly coming back together. This has nothing to do with the intramolecular forces, since it does not affect the covalent bonds. The water molecules have reached the heat of condensation. The temperature has plateaued at 100 degrees Celsius. This is the temperature needed in order for the gas to change back into a liquid. Water is now successfully condensed into a liquid, which means that the molecules are coming closer together, but they are still apart. Heat and kinetic energy continue to be removed, making the temperature of the water decrease. Molecules have now reached the point of heat of solidification. This means that the liquid is freezing into a solid at 0 degrees Celsius. The IMFs are losing more heat and kinetic energy, which means that the bonds of the molecules are getting stronger. The water molecules are now a solid. The molecules are close together and vibrating. Almost all the heat and kinetic energy have been removed from the molecules, and the temperature of the solid is below 0 degrees Celsius. The cooling curve is an exothermic process.